跟平衡的台美关系，就可以带动我们的国防的安全。当然，我也是这个问一下哈，如果照目前两边的这样的一个情况，韩市长提到的国防靠美国，然后市场靠中国，那目前又一个中美贸易大战的情况之下，我们能够靠哪一边？那郭董一再对于这个美方的很有信心，可是对大陆，因为您的事业有庞大的事业在中国大陆，那大家也希望听一听郭董您的讲法。
This bard's tale begins in a white orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
答案，因为我没有庞大的事业在美国，我没有庞大的事业在美国，也在大陆，我也不会让对岸或者是。
Greetings.
请听我的答案。我郭台铭是一个爱国商人，这辈子我只有一个护照，那就是中华。
Move it.
我没有护照，说我没有人民郭台铭在世界的。 在台湾，中华民国两党具有我用感恩的心提出来，能为2300万人。我提出国防靠我，并不是不满，而是不要为要有更高科技含量、防御性。我带着中华民国国旗帽子。 建昌说，见面说，我属于美。我们要发展 AI 教育，提升自主国防实力。总统不可以用意识形态分化更不应该为自身政治利益自称辣台妹。我当总统一定会成为3军将士最强的后盾，让他们知道为谁而战，为何而战。自我参与之后，就有各种抹黑。
Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there. This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. My arse it is.
但若富士康真的受到中国大陆威胁，富士康随时随地有能力转移生产线。我再强调一次，富士康是接全球知名公司的订单，全球布局生产，就像我们中间台湾菜制作大陆内服食品。
Witches?
逼宫屈膝，迎合中国大陆，甚至包括不合理的要求。
I'll not drink with we've lost freaks.
才能够挺着腰杆，带着台湾经济保有尊严和中国大陆对话。我一辈子不受人威胁。
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to
我
it.
是永远的中华民国派。
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
真正国民党这样子想的话，我告诉各位，国民党就非常危险，台湾也非常危险。第一个是不问的问题说，强化一大国尤其跟中国的关系。刚刚朱市长讲，他要保持平衡。我请朱市长在跷跷板上站5分钟，他可不可以站住？跟每个国家当然要保持好的关系。
Pretty busy place you
两
got.
岸是我们的生存之战。
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, Others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest and warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
第三个更有趣了，提升国军的贺主能力。各位，你要了解什么叫做贺主？贺主在国际关系的专业术语。
Show me what you got behind the counter.
过来时候，你用完全第二级摧毁他的反击能力。请问一下，如果两岸真的发生战争，我们向美国买再多的武器，我们有办法去贺阻中国大陆对我们的进攻吗？要维持和平非常容易。第一个。
Thanks for everything.
第二个，台湾也是中国人嘛，这么简单的道理。今天台湾的安全，我刚刚讲过，没有和平就没有安全。
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no.
不可能有和平的。问题其实是找到问题的源头是非常容易。今年从智库提的3个问题，我必须要讲，这就是本党的问题所在。
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
We was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
要强，要爱。大家看到美国跟苏俄是敌对吗？美国跟大陆不是敌对吗？但是都谈，什么都可以谈。谈文化的合作，谈经济的合作，谈科技的合作，谈一切民主的合作，谈所有的一切的合作。我们要跟韩国人谈，要跟越南人谈，要跟新加坡人谈，跟他们谈所有的一切的合作，谈减碳，谈宜居。 谈健康，谈大家分享科技，谈了之后还有什么好打的？跟大陆只要我们不搞台独，跟大陆什么都可以谈，甚至可以跟大陆讲，我们现在跟你们闹贸易顺差是800亿美元，希望将来涨1倍，1600亿美元。我更希望美国人不卖 F-35给我们的时候，你们的歼20、歼31、歼18卖给我们。 我们也要跟苏联谈，苏联有许多的好的科技、好的经济的策略、好的物种，可以谈。跟越南人可以谈，越南当初南越跟北越的战争是怎么样和平？跟德国人可以谈，德国的柏林围墙是为什么可以拆倒之后，两边变成一个国家，繁荣。第二个我讲的要强，台湾人最聪明，所以台湾人的科技可以强。 台湾的科技强以后，台湾的经济可以强，台湾的民主可以强，台湾的自由可以强，台湾的文化可以强。当我们是真正的一个文化、经济、科技所有的强国的时候，所有的国家都会愿意跟我们学习，跟我们一起合作。第三个，要战争跟和平是什么来决定？就是爱跟恨来决定。当你恨你的对手。 就像民进党的蔡英文恨大陆人，把他当作是敌人，他怎么会跟你合作？我跟许多的美国专家、政治人物、教授谈过一个问题，就是台湾跟大陆如何相处。我说就是谈，就是爱，互相相亲相爱，互相的包容，互相一起来讨论。各位，在全世界只有爱可以把大家团结在一起。 只有爱你的对手，爱你的对方，爱所有的人，才能带来和平。当你去恨你所有的人，就会带来战争。所以，我认为我们国家的安全非常简单，就是要谈，要强，要爱。所有的武器都会把台湾当成战场，这是我们绝对要避免的。所以，希望我们朝这3个方向来。
好的，谢谢。 在这个阶段呢，我们听到了5位参选人分贝都提高，同时也擦出了火花和交锋。继续呢，我们要休息5分钟的时间，再来进行第2个阶段的国政提问。谢谢。
好，谢谢。在这个阶段呢，我们听到了5位参选人分贝都提高，同时也擦出了火花和交锋。继续呢，我们要休息5分钟的时间，再来进行第2个阶段的国政提问。谢谢。
好的，谢谢。在这个阶段呢，我们听到了5位参选人分贝都提高，同时也擦出了火花和交锋。继续呢，我们要休息5分钟的时间，再来进行第2个阶段的国政提问。谢谢。
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
现场继续呢，我们要抽出的是国政题目的第2题，由我来抽出。现在剩下3个题目，好，请陈代荣提问。
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done. It's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
One.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Damn it. Nice meeting you.
That's it, Roach.
Faster.
Freak. Oi, now!
Faster. Magic. A place of power.
Come on. Run, Roach. Out of my way. Any glove. Hey-ya!
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade? Your guide, sir. Non-humans.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Qu'est-ce que pas?
Goltais Griffin is Angal.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
Then, Ebstreda, Marsandian Kana.
It's this.
Yes?
Okay.
Oh!
Favor.
Soldiers are men too, and so they must eat.
Aye, Excellency.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters? They got a place?
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win?
Ah, a spy after all.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war. Incidentally.
So long.
Watch it.
Nordling?
What do you want?
Hey.
The Emperor shall guide us where to look.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but it's common.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have...
I judge from your tone this...
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles.
Buckthorn? I do not...
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Do the fighting, peasants do the dying. Please, don't
Watch
hurt
it.
me.
Is it true? Northern invade but once every 3 moons.
Esse yonder ain't good.
Vendetta.
Yes.
Esto es el novedad.
What now?
Gods preserve you.
Oh!
Let's go.
Hey.
Move it.
Whoa, Master Witcher.
Come on now. Take it easy. What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen.
Less moaning, more details. What happened?
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went flying. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see.
Fine, I'll go. Faster.
May the sun shine upon you. Shit in a block.
Take it easy. Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I've agreed to kill the Griffin.
There will be, of course. With the Griffin gone, others will kill in its...
So what do you think I should do?
Ply your trade. But don't think you can change anything.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it.
Oh yes. The Griffin. Might have guessed. I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
At your service.
What do you want?
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. Because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Greetings.
Too late. Attacked another one. Deet.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. A camp. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months. Worth.
Come on. What do you want, wanderer?
Yes, whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. 4 in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor, hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Later, Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? Things used to be simpler. Monsters
used to be exactly that.
Do well not to point.
See you later, Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Been busy with the Griffin contract.
And?
Learned some things. It's a male. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
Fine. If everything's ready, say the...
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to...
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's feet.
Good. Meet you there. We meet again.
People say all kinds of things.
So you managed to solve it?
Yes.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Stop!
A stream, amber waves of grain.
Chop, I know how to choose. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes... well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive!
Not bad.
Damn! It's fast! Don't let it get away! Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head. Meet me at the inn.
Stop!
Make way.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Make way.
Nordling?